I'm in believe it when I see it mode on this, to be honest with you, because I think that Labour are still trying to be all things to all people,
Yeah.
and I suspect they will continue to try to be that. Just on the before I'll address that more substantively in a
Mm.
second, but on the point Jeff made on taking on reform, if I was to identify one problem with the whole net zero agenda for many, many years, is that we have taken the approach in this country of telling people that net zero will make you nice, as opposed to telling people that net zero will make you rich. And I think fundamentally it was a massive mistake. We should be much more commercial about renewable energy. We should be saying the reason renewable energy is important, yes, it has massive climate benefits and we all need to play our part. But primarily in this country, we have an enormous resource that we are sitting on here, and we can be world leading at it. And that will make us lots of money, which will be able to be put into our public services, which will go into your pockets, and which eventually will give you cheap energy. We haven't said these things. We've not been explicit about that in this country at all. And that is what we should have done. And that would have helped a lot more people come on board with this whole agenda, to be honest with you. So, I mean, I think that's important just to say at the start. What I would say,
And
though, is...
if I could just,
Yeah.
because I absolutely 100% agree with you, but I also would add to that more transparency, because frankly, we are heavily publicly subsidising offshore wind just now. It isn't really at commercial scale where you are getting that long-term returns, and I'd just like to see a bit more honesty about that. And that's where I think
Yeah,
the
because people
balanced
don't know why.
approach.
People don't know
Yeah.
why we're doing it. Yeah.
Correct, exactly. And so you see,
Yeah.
this is all going to be worthwhile in the long term. And meanwhile, hey, here's one industry, oil and gas, that can be part of the energy mix that will make significant money, will have greater tax take, will engender growth, whilst we are supporting nascent technologies and renewables get up to commercial scale. I totally agree with what you're saying, but being much more upfront about that. But for some reason, they're so ideologically hell-bent on trying to create something that doesn't exist yet, and it's so frustrating. Particularly when you're up here in the northeast, absolutely the vanguard of all this stuff, and you're going, just be more pragmatic, guys.